It really does. The big fear that I had when I was conducting with y'all as far as the coverage goes, the big fear was that continued north trend that the storm was having, and if that was going to bring the eye wall closer to the Tallahassee metro area. And if that were to happen, we could have seen what we've been seeing in areas like Perry over Tallahassee if it had kept on a due north track like it was late last night. That northeast turn made all the difference as far as the winds that we're encountering here in the capital city. And again, it's not to discount or ignore or put a lesser importance on winds that are happening in our eastern Big Bend counties, communities, and neighborhoods, because it is still very significant and still will be for some time. But as that eye moved to the east a little farther than that late night projection, that's where we started to see a little bit of a relaxed mode of expectations for the capital city proper. So it is meeting expectations. I believe I had a forecast of about 40 to 70 mile per hour winds, and we are within that range. Fortunately, it's on the lower half of that range thus far from all accounts that I have seen and what I have heard. And even when it comes to the positioning of the eye wall, which again is beginning to weaken somewhat, but still a considerably forceful element out there in the Withlacoochee and Suwannee River area that has not benefited folks who are within those regions where the winds are still pretty high. Our computer kind of estimating where the central circulation is, with a sustained wind recently from Perry Foley Airport at 51 miles per hour, 30 sustained wind in Tallahassee. Some sensors are still on the high side, especially around the Alligator Point region. This is showing about 60. That's an estimate, not an exact observation there. There is some equipment that we can check in to see if that compares to what's actually being felt there along Alligator Point. But definitely the offshore wind is going to continue to be gusty, especially around the marine areas. We'll see those winds picking up from the Highway 14, 53, 145 corridor, right up into Florida 6 and into the Madison Highway connector into Valdosta. So those are going to be the zones where the winds will likely be at their peak, and those gusts continue to be very forceful. Hurricane force gusts still being clocked from the last observation at Perry Airport. So again, that's closer to where the leftovers of the center is. The eye wall kind of still intact, so you still get the peak wind gusts around that region. And I do suspect some of these sensors here are going to start to tick upward when it comes to the overall wind effects, the wind gust effects, and even in Valdosta, well within the tropical storm force range of 52 miles per hour. On the backside, steady breezes, so we're still holding out about wind gusts of 46 at last check. They do tend to come and go. They can creep up a little bit more, like what we've been reporting from some of the various sensors around the Tallahassee neighborhoods and schools. So there's still going to be at least another few hours worth of that kind of wind gust that will just kind of ruffle the feathers, if you will, outside and keep those trees rustling a bit. The projections over the next hour plus will keep the main core of strongest winds going up towards the Interstate 75 corridor into southern Georgia, Lowndes County, and surrounding areas where some of those gusts are going to be on the higher end of the scale. Not as high as what we've seen so far across Taylor County, for example, but we can certainly have some higher winds in locations around Valdosta, around Hayhira, and even over towards the Lakeland area, Statenville, Ray City, Nashville, and Berrien County. Those will be some zones, as well as Cook County, Adel, Sparks, and maybe even as far north as Tift County, where those winds will still be on the higher side. And as that continues to lift towards the north into southeast Georgia and the I-16 region, our local winds will start to back off a little bit, gradually speaking, through the afternoon hours. So this will be something that will still be around, but we will eventually get into a mode by midday where there's less of the intensity, still the extra breeze, maybe even a few breaks in the clouds, and we can have a little respite from the heavy rain that's been falling. It's just going to take a little more time to get all that worked through our area and out by later on this evening.